From here on, nothing goes down unless I'm involved. No blackjack, no dope deals, no nothing. A nickel bag gets sold in the park. I want in.
Derek Stingley, LSU cornerback, went to the hospital around midnight last Friday night, was taken there by ambulance, and his teammates were concerned, stayed up until 1, 2 o'clock in the morning to finally find out if he was going to be okay. He's back in the lineup tonight, and Bo Pelini's excited to have the SEC's leader in interceptions a season ago. He'll loosen up a lot more with what they're able to do in coverages and also up near the line of scrimmage. A big boost for Bo Pelini's defense this evening.
Virginia started his high school career as a tight end. Four-man rush out of the backfield. Jamari Wakefield. LSU had issues with Kylan Hill out of the Mississippi State backfield last week, and Derek Stingley came up for the stop. What? Here's Marlowe again, doing a lot to try and change direction on LSU. Stingley came up for the stop.
Against Mississippi State with 11 pressures. They're talented up there, and they're just figuring out how to fit these pieces perfectly into this Pelini scheme.
Fourth punt of the night from Vandy. Stingley makes the first man miss. Bounces to the outside, takes it to midfield, and Derek Stingley down the sideline. He's an impact player on the defensive side and now on special teams.
He's just a special athlete. I mean, doesn't need a ball in his hands. But when he does have the ball in his hands, he is absolutely dynamic. You'd love to see him get on the offensive side of the ball. You know, when I was at Vandy, we had Casey Hayward, who's still playing in the NFL, one of the best defenders, and he was like a Derek Stingley, just incredible instincts, and we get him on the offensive side of the ball every now and then just to give it to him in space. He was that talented. Kylan Hill was going to be used in there. I think there was a little unknown of, would it be all Mike Leach's air raid? Would it be a little bit of what they did last year, sprinkled with air raid?
Ben Bresnahan up the sideline. Great job to stay in bounds.
Did a good job of staying in there.
6'4", 244. And a quarterback keeper off the zone read to the pylon. And they will mark him short. Outside at the 1.5, it's Mike Wright. This will be a question about his feet and whether they're outside the 1, because he did get the pylon. Watch his right foot. And they'll need to know if the ball was across the goal line before the foot came down.
That's not going to be the angle. This one might be a little better. It's going to be hard to tell. Watch that right foot.
The ruling of the player stepping out of bounds is confirmed.
Among other things.
Yeah.
The first half clock. Vandy has one timeout left. Seals looking end zone. Lobs. It is incomplete. And that's going to leave 4th and goal. Chris Pierce, the intended receiver. Stingley had the coverage. He went after number 24.
And there it was. They went at Stingley, and this is the matchup you want if you're going to go at number 24. It's Chris Pierce, the senior. He's savvy. He's also 6'4", your biggest body. I like the placement by Seals, but just too physical from Stingley on the outside. Pierce couldn't get up and make.
Get the feeling Stingley could break one any moment. From the 31. Where's he going to go? He's going to go up the sideline, and he's got a burst. Derek Stingley set him up, and he's got the punter to beat, and he finally gets dragged down inside the 20. 50-yard punt, 49 on the return.
I mean, anytime you see a punt returner start to reverse field, stop and just kind of survey, look out. Because he's setting up some blocks, and the vision of Derek Stingley to go down the sideline, so Hester-esque back in the day. And Tom, you called it. For 5 of these guys to step up and be legitimate targets if they're going to be anything like they were last year.
I saw what you did there, talking about growing. Jamari Wakefield covers. Okay, Cole, you have a chance to explain. Did the ball come out? LSU took it away, and I'm going to say Wakefield was down.
I mean, at Vanderbilt, you have to slow the football game down. You have to start running the football. We were good doing that back in the day. But it's been tough for Vanderbilt. They had all their offensive line, or a big chunk of their offensive line, opt out. before the season, so they really didn't have the preparation that they needed. They've had to do a lot more good on good. They've limited certain sessions during training, and also Keon Brooks being out this week. He's a running back for them, one of their more explosive guys. Devin Body on the outside, two of their fastest, most explosive guys out today as well.
Defense number 24. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
Derek Stingley Jr. after all.
And Seals wanted to get one on him. Yeah, early contact, doesn't find the ball. It's pass interference.
There goes the Heisman. They go the end around. And Vandy's going to have a huge run here down the sideline by Jaden Harris. And Kirk Herbstreit